We're nicely underway now in the 2019 Continental Cup as the best in the world jockey for position. Switzerland are your world champions, and Canada is your world champion. Draw 2 mixed play sees championship pedigree in Canada's Jennifer Jones and Mark Nichols meet Switzerland's Paetz and Sven Michel. Can North America now bounce back after getting swept in draw 1? It is the Continental Cup. It is from Las Vegas. It is next. Many of the biggest hotels in the world are here in Las Vegas, as for a 4th time, Las Vegas hosts the World Financial Group Continental Cup. It all began this morning with draw 1 of mixed doubles play. Rachel Homan and Kevin Cooey representing Team North America against the Scottish duo of Jennifer Dodds and Bruce Mowat. And look at that. Yeah, count them up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It was over then. 12-3 is your final. Last game on the ice featured Lisa Weigel and Brad Gushue for Team North America against Esther Neuschwander and Peter de Cruz, this Swiss team. She thought at first maybe get off it, but she made a brilliant shot to score 3. 10-7 is your final, and so it is Team World sweeping the 3 points available. And so now we head into draw 2, and again it's mixed doubles play. As on this Thursday afternoon, we say hello, Canada. Welcome back to Las Vegas. Cheryl Russell alongside. So already in a hole, I think I said first time since 2007, any team has swept it. And there they are. The world take 3 points. Now you got Jennifer Jones and Mark Nichols teaming up.
Well, Mark Nichols, you got to look at him. He's the ultimate wingman. He's been that way his entire career. He has the ability to get the best out of the players, anybody that he's on the ice with. And I really love the combo of the skip and somebody like a Mark Nichols. He can throw the high, hard ones, he can brush, and he's no slough when it comes to strategy.
Paetz and Sven Michel are partners in real life, and they're partners here on the ice.
And that has to help. It certainly does. Mixed doubles, 5 rocks only. It happens in a big hurry. You can make a mistake and not recover. The fact they know each other this well, they practice together, I think they're going to start off really quick in this game.
That's sort of like us here. Right after we leave, we're just going to give each other a little kiss. We're coming back with our second draw of mixed doubles. And look at this. They're lining up to see it here in Las Vegas.
The 2019 World Financial Group Continental Cup of Curling is brought to you by World Financial Group, helping Canadians have better financial futures. The 2019 World Financial Group Continental Cup of Curling is brought to you by Home Hardware. Here's how. By New Holland, #TogetherBlue, and by Pioneer Hybrid, serving Canadian farmers for over 70 years.
Day 1 of the World Financial Group Continental Cup from the Orleans Arena here in Las Vegas. After this morning, Team World has that 3-0 lead. Time to meet the teams. Brought to you by Home Hardware. Here's how. Jennifer Jones and Mark Nichols teaming up to face the 2011 World Mixed Double Champions, Paetz and Sven Michel. And it's right across the board, all 3 games on the ice. The World has won the last rock, so they will have the hammer. And Jennifer Jones will throw rock 1 and 5, 2, 3, and 4. The middle stones will be played by Mark Nichols, and we're underway.
A little tight on line.
Wade's close.
Hard mark.
Talking about the ice being close to about a 14, and that would only be in this path because they played it a little bit in practice. You could get out. We were talking to some of the teams after the first draw, and you get into a new path, and it's almost a second slower.
Well, that's a great way to start.
Slid good.
That actually slid pretty good. I'd say 4.5.
Okay.
That's the kind of start we did not see today from Rachel Homan and Kevin Cooey. They just were buried in that first end.
Yeah, light and narrow. That's all they did for 2 ends at least, and there was way too many ends. Talked to Dave Merklinger in between games. He felt it would be similar to this the morning game, where it did frost up pretty quick. So this should be the very best end to make some finesse shots.
It's another damp day here in Las Vegas. It was very rainy. Tuesday dried up a little bit yesterday and is raining again today, but for the rest of the weekend, it's supposed to dry out, which will help.
Two perfect shots to start with here.
But there's the difference. We talked about this morning. At one time, that stone, that place stone at the back of the forefoot was a little higher. So that first stone by Jones would have covered the pin and been almost impossible to get it out. They've moved it back, and now the shot by Paetz is the one that is the shot rock.
Perfect. Line's perfect. No, it's got to move just a hair, just a bit. Attaboy. Go good.
So now there's a little bit of a release there, a little space.
Yeah, those angles are perfect. Even if you're a little off a bit on any side, then you'll eventually see the team try to unlock them a bit so they get some room, especially the team with hammers, so they get some room to score in there.
112. Komt irgendwo?
Nah.
If the weight comes off unless you get some extra curl, it just is very weight dependent. Typical arena ice, you overthrow it, you get nothing.
Yeah, because if you look at where it is now, it's the perfect line. It just doesn't get there in time with that speed.
So if you're not familiar to the Olympics' newest event in curling, this is mixed doubles, 8 ends, 3 timeouts per half, 60 seconds each. We told you about who throws what stones. The 2 rocks in play, one at the back of the 4, one as a center guard. And similar to Estevan Canada Cup, we'll do thinking time, but a little less because less rocks. 3 minutes, 1 through 4, 3:15, 5 through 8. And then there is that power play option that we saw this morning.
Sorry?
I'll throw the same weight.
Okay.
That's when you try and take and draw the play away from the center. So you'll take your guard over, make it a corner, and then you put the stationary stone on the T line between the 8 and 12 foot.
No.
Weight's good.
You heard Mark say he would like to ideally move this a little bit, but with that comes the risk of throwing that extra weight. And where do you put the broom? Where are you coming out?
Get in there now, close to nose. That's good, Mark. Good.
Pretty nice.
Ever.
Mensch, Nase.
Ja, genau, Nase wäre super. Licht auf meiner Seite.
Keys to the game now, Paetz and Michel.
Well, we're saying speed reading, and that's for both teams. Obviously, we noticed today that North America just could not get the broom in the right spot early. So whoever picks up on that first is huge. These guys play together all the time. That's how they know the releases, but do they know the ice? And you don't have to be perfect. Look at that. You don't have to be perfect, Vic. All these athletes are so good. They're used to curling 85, 90%, maybe even higher than that. So with the surface the way it is, with the difficulty of mixed doubles, the shot selections, you have to look out for those plan Bs. That could win this game.
The run back leaves the center guard still out in front for Jones and Nichols.
Well, it's simplify the weights. We talked about it. The mid weights are the toughest, the hacks and the boards, because a lot of the paths aren't worn down, so you're guessing. And we've seen a lot of misses with the mid weights. And for these two, it's like riding a bike. Jones and Nichols played together at the Canadian mixed doubles trials, and they had some good success. So it's just remembering how that worked for them then.
Keys to the game are brought to you by Sponge Towels. Nothing absorbs like it.
Could have played a guard with the out turn here, but they haven't played that path. Mark's played this twice already, so, and he's made both of them. So you just really good selection here.
Whoa, no room. Line's real good. Lock it on. Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa. I know, we're bouncing it. Whoa.
It's okay.
I know, it's perfect. Yeah. Good.
Interesting to note there the 2 styles that you'll see. There was Nichols throwing, and he wanted Jones to put the brush down as the target, and then he jumped up to brush the stone. That's the way it used to be. You were forced to play that way, but the rule then changed, and players can do what now the Swiss are going to do. Michel is going to pick his line. He knows where he wants to throw it, and Paetz is up and ready to brush. So there are two different styles, and you'll see that throughout the game.
Well, and you see Jennifer. Jennifer plays a lot of mixed doubles with her husband, with Brent, and that's how they do it. So I'm sure Mark, who doesn't play as much, many mixed doubles events anymore, he probably said to Jen, what's your comfort? How do I adapt? Because he just has the ability to do so.
Yep.
Well, and a lot better brusher, too.
So how do you get that yellow one out of there?
Yeah. Guard this one anywhere high, Jen.
Yeah, that's the way.
Anywhere high, Kate?
Anywhere high.
Kate.
If Team World can hit that top one dead on or a little high side, the two reds will fly.
I think you're
and
the
that
same
yellow
line
will
as
drag
you
and
draw the
probably
button,
stay
too.
for shot rock.
Yeah, I'll take a hair extra.
So Jennifer's going to
to
try to take that away by guarding it.
You bumped their shooter. You're back four, maybe half back four, half back
Almost
eight.
feels like draw the button.
It is. It's quick. It's good speed.
So they're comfortable at this point, then, Cheryl, just to hold them to the single?
Yeah, right now they'd love that. I mean, you look at this, and if you can get the hammer back, you get the hammer in even ends, and away you go. So if you can force this end, takes away the advantage they have with the hammer.
Line's perfect. Line's real good. Needs to finish.
As soon as Jennifer said needs to finish, Mark turned his body around a little more and changed the sweeping angle to try to get maximum curl. That's a tough two, Cheryl.
Ooh.
Is it even there?
I don't think it is.
I don't either.
You'd have to be.
Talking about drawing, like they're just going to hoof it away, but they could play the wide out in turn, sneak by that guard at the top of the four and glue it onto the yellow one. It might be second shot. No harm in trying.
No, you can't hurt yourself or tap them in. That's always what you look at. Can I make it any better for them?
So they were saying 13-6 in closer to the middle, but now going out a little wider. Have to make that adjustment.
The new pass, it's almost exhausting in this mixed double style because the fewer amount of rocks thrown that you have to always be thinking about the paths.
Yep.
It's got to be slower for sure here. Good try.
And won't get there. So job done by Team North America. Jones and Nichols hold Paetz and Michel to a single. Two other games on the ice representing North America. Monica Walker, the lead for Jamie Sinclair against the gold medal winner, Skip John Schuster of the U.S. against Anna Hasselborg and Oscar Eriksson. So you've got two gold medal winners there in Schuster and Hasselborg. And on sheet C, Caitlin Laws, who picked up the gold medal with John Morris in mixed doubles, playing with Jeff Walker, Agnes Knockenhauer, and Rasmus Vrano. The Swedes teaming up. So look at that. Right now it is yellow sitting right on the pot. And that belongs to Knockenhauer and Rasmus Vrano. Agnes Knockenhauer, who plays the second stone for Anna Hasselborg, the Olympic gold medalist, playing with Rasmus Vrano, who throws the second stones for Nicholas Edin. Run it back again, tap, 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 and finally, that little last tap. That was the second point, and they pick up a pair. And interesting here, the world elected to take their single point as they draw for the single and lead there. So the world, after sweeping this morning, now have the lead early, albeit through the first and on all three games. Trailing 1-0, North America will have the last rock. They have the hammer here in the second, playing the red stones.
Two perfect shots to start. Alina Paetz makes a perfect freeze. Jennifer Jones follows it down with another one, and now you see this. A little more weight, and it's running.
Yep.
This was the quick side in the Gushu game this morning.
The girls are having no problem with that. I'm not giving them that.
compared
you
to that in? What's the speed like?
Oh, same as going that way.
Okay.
Same as going that way, which means normal. Same as the draw of the button speed, which is about 14 and a half-ish.
Line's good. Bit of room here.
Weight's good.
Room. We're not close on line.
No, weight's good.
Not close on line. It's getting better. Getting better, getting better. Needs to sit.
Sit.
Sit, 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 sit. That's okay.
Okay.
Yep.
Certainly they are the shot stone. Close, it looks like, for second.
3 feet heavy there.
Nice shot.
At this intern side now.
I'm guessing like 4 feet heavy over here.
Okay.
What do you think?
I didn't know if there was enough room to play the double.
I'm thinking more.
It's close.
It'll spin if she can get, even if she gets, you know, half of that top on the, it'll go in and spin, and that might help it kick out of that 4 foot, get it behind the tee line at least.
I think I'd take a run at this because they've got hammer in there.
Go, 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 go.
Sitting 1-2.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Missed it the right way though. Now they got an option.
Close. I almost don't mind doing this, but
I don't really like it right now. Like
guard
I like
this one.
kind of like this.
Yeah. Okay.
leads
Anything
me
on the
to a
high
question.
side, hey? I'll
Yeah.
give you a little
Timing is everything.
bit. I gave you
In
there.
the,
Yeah.
you know,
You like
we
there?
often
Yeah.
say, when
One
do
of
you
these
make your
real
move?
tight or maybe just in.
Yeah.
So Jennifer thought, okay, why don't we come down, we'll top the second, what we believe is second shot, we'll roll over and maybe sit 3. That being said, though,
Line
is
probably
timing
pretty good, Jen.
different
Okay, I'll give you a
in
hair
mixed
left.
doubles as compared to the team game, the regular 4-man
Okay, go
person
back where
game?
you're at.
I think it
Yeah.
depends on which direction you go from it. You might make your move with your skip's third rock, so you still know when that is, kind of thing. But that happens in a heck of a hurry in this event. You know, you've only got the 5 rocks. I like what Mark. I'm voting for Mark in this situation because if you go in deep, Sven can throw it so hard, he's going to start blasting away. That yellow at the back might stay. So this is prolongs what Sven's going to do a little bit longer.
Line's good. Just speed. Just speed.
I think our discussion was when we played the mixed doubles is on your middle thrower second stones to have a quick conversation. Are we in a lot of trouble and do we bail now? Or can we just go out all offense? So that was the stone that I think a lot of teams will kind of go, this is the one we have to decide on.
You let Terry discuss with you. Terry got a vote? Is that what you're telling me?
He got it twice. Twice in 5 games. I thought that was fair of me.
Yeah, not bad.
Ja, du kannst einfach dann nichts mehr machen, oder?
Ist gut.
Ist gut.
Ja. Spielst du nochmal mit dem Händel?
I think what happens too, Russ, this game's so fast sometimes teams don't look at everything and you'll throw a shot, you'll make it, and then you go, oh, we didn't see that.
Right.
Because it's hard, you don't have all, the skip's not down there the entire time watching all the angles. You're running up and down the sheet.
Crossing it, but you unlock these stickers and
I think
rings.
this is going to be a little bit fresher if he's throwing the intern.
Is he throwing the in?
Yeah, looks like it.
This is a guess. Oh, he's going to throw the hit again.
Tip, tip. Tip. Go, go, go.
Paetz
Go, go, go. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
run it back, gets 1, and now leaves that shot rock center line, top 12, and half covering Team North America's shot stone.
We got to try that intern tap. Don't we?
It's better for Team World, but not great.
No, and I think if you could ever tap that red, get as much as you can, the yellow might go past. You could sit as many as 4 here.
But this is to your point,
Like
this
2/3?
intern path's going to be a big guess.
Yes.
Because now that's probably what they have to
Throwing the
throw.
intern?
I'm surprised Sven played the run back with the
I
intern
think,
too.
well,
That
if
was the
anything, we
first
fly
intern.
it, right?
Yep.
Can you ever hit most of that red and get the yellow to kind of wiggle through that port at the
Either that
back?
or we make that tap.
Oh,
looks
I
really
think so.
good, but it's on a new path. Okay, I like this.
Okay.
No, no.
Mark Nichols.
No.
all on its own.
Okay.
And he'll run it by.
Try, Mark.
So we drop in on this live look at the game featuring Monica Walker and John Schuster against Anna Hasselborg and Oscar Eriksson. And this is Monica Walker throwing the last stone for the North American team. She throws the lead stones for Jamie Sinclair.
Gotta nose it.
Got it, Curl.
Has to nose it.
Pretty good. Yeah.
Trying to play down the stone at the back edge of the 8. And there it is, and that will cut them down. And 1 it is. Steal of 1 for Hasselborg and Eriksson, Team World.
Good throw.
Yeah.
I'm not sure he could have scored anyways.
Nose, it's fine, or then he will. They will do this for 2.
Probably.
Or
That's probably the best.
So the best is to roll.
Yeah, I think
here,
you get in there. I think we're decent, but nose isn't terrible.
So
like losing 2 is good this end.
That's
so,
good, ja.
Yeah.
Ist gut.
Ich glaube, man muss noch ein bisschen schneller spielen, oder?
Ja, ich würde vor allem lieber gerade wieder zu viel rollen.
Ja.
So ist nicht so gut.
Komm, ein 9.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll do this.
You could come down, Cheryl, tap that red one, move the yellow, loosen it up a little bit to the back ones. As long as you kept it on an angle, it would be a tough 2. But if you ever line them up, it would be a disaster. So I think they're just going to hit the open one and concede the deuce.
You're seeing, it's the exact same shot as your draw.
Yeah.
Because we split center.
Ja. Brauche ich etwa Eis?
Ich habe gesagt, Alva, etwa da.
Für das 9?
Meinst
du so viel?
Ja.
Das 9 komme ich.
Probier mal. Schon gut. Gerade drauf.
Hit the outside red on the behind the tee line, I believe.
Ist 9.
Oh, wow. Achtung. Oh.
Alina Paetz won that World Championship in Sapporo, Japan. Off of 1 and come across and will sit there.
Tip top.
Looks like it may have gone a little far, so 3rd shot.
That's good, yeah.
Actually belongs to North America.
I know, we're
Yeah.
good.
But they can't do anything with that yellow now.
It actually ended up in a perfect spot for World.
Yeah, a couple options.
So all they have, they can play the tap or draw.
You could tell by the sweeping call by Alina that it was a little bit heavy or wide or both, and it's still over curled. So keep an eye on that intern side. That's both teams had fits this morning in that side.
Okay, whatever you've seen.
Really curled.
Yeah.
Oh, maybe she said got it back a little bit now, trying to help it over, hold that line.
There you go, Jen.
Bang, and there it is. 2 for sure for Jones and Nichols here in 2.
Great end.
It's been perfect. Curling 100%. Alina Paetz from Switzerland, teaming up with her partner Sven Michel here in mixed doubles. The world mixed double champion back in 2011. But it was 15 where we want to go back to now. In Sapporo, Japan, against Canada in the women's world championship gold medal game. And in the 10th, Canada sitting 1. But Paetz with the last rock. There, gets that little rub off that stone in the 8-foot. Oh, and goodness, it does just have enough finish to pick up the 1 as they go on to win it 5-3 over Jennifer Jones for her world championship from Sapporo in 2015. And now, of course, she is teaming up with Tiranzoni as they put together this, what you can in effect call a super team. We were talking about it earlier. So there's a feeling now, and again, the Swiss don't have that amount of depth. But we're seeing it in our country too, these super teams that are being built, and it's about winning now.
Yeah, no question. It's so competitive now. The other argument is you're eliminating your competition in some ways when you put 2 together like that.
It's like Reed Carruthers and
Yeah,
Ewan.
yeah, exactly.
Jennifer, her weight was perfect, but you see it over curled a bit, so allows this. Kind of gives the world team a bunch of backing behind the tee line.
I think we still got to play the intern and try to move the yellow out.
Tap this?
Yeah, we're going to try to tap it that way.
Yeah.
that first freeze, that first shot of Jen's or whoever throws that first freeze is the most critical shot. And I think you have some options. You don't have to freeze. You can be maybe a foot in front of it, angled on either side. But the worst thing you ever happen is either to chip off it a little bit or go past it and kind of give some backing to the opposition.
Line's decent.
Little light, Jen.
Okay, you got to go then for line. Hard line. Hard line.
Nichols picks up his own stone and fighting to get it by the guard and just does. Boy, there's a lot of curl there.
Good.
Another with an over curl.
Yeah, sorry. I wasn't sure if it was me or, but it definitely, and then hers busted, so.
Yeah.
My bad. Good speed, I just need more ice.
It looked like,
Hold on.
yeah.
Because I thought I had good line halfway down.
Wait for it, it's coming. The ooh.
Yikes.
It is.
They're talking about it over curling. He did want a little bit more speed there, which would have helped too. Now, what's this side going to do? Has to be slow.
Pressure.
Backline.
Oh, yep. Hard. Go, 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 go. Kom nog, nog,
What's
nog.
backline, hè?
Nog.
Rood. Go, 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 go.
That was a pretty good guess on weight.
Kind of weight you like forward?
Wanted to roll
throw
buried
weight at it,
though.
Jen.
You have space? Oh, I didn't think you had space.
Yeah, I got an
En
inch of space.
Okay, perfect.
Ja, das Gefühl gehabt, da ist die Zielgeruf schon fast spät gewesen. Also,
Hast du ihn mega gerade haben. Da ist wirklich viel frostiger als da.
schon heiß. Wenn wir das da wollen,
This is interesting. It appears that depending on the shot,
You can just kick it a little
Yeah.
bit.
we said earlier about Mark Nichols wanting to target the brush, but in this shot, in this case, he wants Jennifer Jones right there because a little bit up weight, maybe the brushing isn't quite as intense.
No, and you don't have as much time to jump up as the
Okay.
thrower. You can't throw
Catch
a
it.
peel, jump up, and catch it.
Yeah.
If you can, you're very talented.
Or you throw
Sorry,
the peel
Jen.
weight that I throw, I can catch up to it quite easily. Mark's not so easy.
I think you have enough of this yellow that you can make that double on the back
Okay.
too.
Especially for this surface, Cheryl, I'd have a broom down and everything. You know, you can pick a spot somewhere to aim
I was
at.
nice and positive so I wouldn't hit the guard, but it did run dead straight.
Besides the fact hitting the broom so overrated with this much curl, you've got to throw the right speed to be successful.
Hast du gehört?
Tip. Whoa, 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 whoa. Tip, tip. Go, go, go. Tia. Go, go, go. Go, go, go. Weiter, weiter. Weiter, 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 weiter. Go, go, go.
Oh, well done. And bumps it back, and look at that. They're sitting the three.
Well, that works out pretty good.
Very nice brush by WFG. I was asking his friend Michel, and I said, you know, what makes a good team? He says, well, first of all, we are partners. And he says a lot of the kitchen table conversation is about curling. I can imagine the salt, pepper shakers are all over the place.
Is the out turn
Right on the
available?
nose, it's close, eh?
Nose are just a whisker high.
Yeah.
Well, it sounds like it's a run back.
It's a good one, Mark.
Yeah.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Whoa.
Curl.
Get lucky.
Run it back, get lucky, and stuffed it.
Okay.
Ooh, unlucky.
I thought they could have taken
I
a
thought you were
crack
so
at that
close,
open one and
sorry.
even
Was.
just roll in.
Nice shot.
Didn't have to throw a bullet. Now they're down to one
Para
rock.
die Momente.
Wenn wir das Timeout nehmen, wir können es nicht weiternehmen.
Ja, komm, das Timeout.
Timeout.
So timeout being called by Team World.
Kann den, aber der bleibt nachher da hängen.
Also sie hat nur noch einen. He?
Ja.
And we're down to their final stone, Team North America.
Yeah, the only thing with that is you might leave him the triple, eh? So,
Yeah. But this one is...
yeah,
Maybe chance, but if she makes this perfect, then we're also fine.
yeah, I know. What do we like?
We need her this, but...
Well, could we ever be like on the inside of this, and then this goes on the side here?
I would say here.
Yeah, and that goes nowhere.
But what if she plays, if she freezes here?
I mean, if
then?
you're...
Oh, good luck. And then we've got the light.
It's tough on this side to freeze perfectly into here. If we go half on it, then this one jumps here, and probably this one jumps here.
Yeah.
And this one stays here.
Yeah.
Somewhere.
Yeah.
So here?
I like that.
That's the call?
Yeah. And if we sit dead straight, then it's not terrible. Like,
Okay. Good.
Just have no
If
idea
they
about
want to
it.
draw,
Gut
then
Zeit, das ist 1 Minute 30.
Somewhere in that area, and David even suggested possibly putting it on this type of angle so that when it's hit, it kicks over to the red one. What I'd be worried about, and they were kind of laughing about it, David said, good luck. If you do that, Jennifer might go here. He's saying that's such a hard shot because of what we talked about, speed control on the slide that has not been played on. But if she ever makes it, you can't get it out of there.
Yeah, and I think they're hitting something all day long. You make a couple go away, and in mixed doubles, a couple go away, giving up a 3 is not a big deal.
Plus, you're up 1 to begin with. Yeah, no, I agree.
Hinter 8.
Back 8.
Wir müssen tappen.
Okay.
Hinter 12.
Oh.
Heavy.
Achtung. Yep. Hard.
Now you've got the room.
Gar nicht so viel anders da.
Like,
Get on that draw. They call it
12-9. Yeah.
Time.
Timeout.
Normally, Jennifer wouldn't even think about that. She'd run down until the freeze or
Like,
top it a hair. But
on any other sheet ice, this is a shot.
there's the answer.
But
I mean, but I'm not throwing it.
Well, I think you either play that or you play the draw.
I know, that's what I said. Like, that's the call any other game.
Like, even if I get it to here.
The triple.
is there not a triple there on those back 3?
jam on here, but
Yes,
It's definitely a jam.
you'll roll out
Your
probably, give up 2, but like you say, that's not bad.
Right?
I don't know.
I
I,
think
feel like I'd be hitting.
Even if I just make that double right there, like if I come off the 5 first, it's not awful.
Yeah, this is the shot.
No, I know.
Yeah, I agree.
I'm thinking here for ice.
Yeah, I think it's going to curl.
Okay, a little bit more.
Hit that one first. Knock
like
that
you said,
one
if you
out.
hit-
Those both go.
I'm saying I gotta cheat it this
Then
way.
your red one kind of stays in here somewhere, and you get a little bit of backing. That's an option also.
Yeah, I mean, in the team game, Russ, you're right. They'd be drawing Jen if you're running down there and you got 2 brushers, you know the paths, and you'd freeze.
And a no turn that they know. They don't know. All they know is slow. What's that mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, you got a good half there. You hit half and you make the other 2.
Kevin Cooey struggled this morning in the draw with Rachel
So am
Coleman.
I,
As they lost their
In terms
opener.
of ice, like this side edge of the far one, is that too much?
No, I don't think it's too much at all.
Okay.
Like,
Peel?
I think you want to be
I
on the
think
edge
this
of
is
that
the
rock.
interesting part of the game is you're going to go away from traditional calls. And it's because of the game and your knowledge of the paths in the ice.
Whoa, whoa! Whoa! Whoa, yes!
Floating away.
Whoa, whoa, whoa!
Coming back for her. Got him. Oh, and look at that. Bounces up. And will sit for the shot stone right on the pin.
Look at where she left the shooter. What a great shot.
Nice shot, Jen.
And she couldn't have done any better. But it might set up a 3, Cheryl.
That's a great shot. You just hit the 5, the
Other
outside
one
one
first?
first. I was trying to make it curl.
I know.
Drauf oder halb.
Aber das mit mir sticken muss ja auch ein 10 kommen.
Kannst du als 9?
Komm, ein 10 auf den
The guard's a bit of a problem, but if you can get that thin enough onto there, out that way, and you can save your shooter with the right speed over on this corner rock.
Final stone. Right now is a stolen point for Team North America. Michel staying with it. Got to get it by that red one first. Get it by that one, yes. Now angle it back and save them all. And there you go.
Done.
1, 2, 3. And yes, very nice, says Sven Michel.
Sorry, Jen. My fault.
The world team of Paetz and Michel put 3 on the board with this key shot.
Well, this, you know, it's such a tough shot. It looks tougher than it is because they haven't played to the wings at all. They're guessing a little bit of the weight coming across the center line. Brusher was on it the whole way. They make it perfect.
As they saved all three. Key shot brought to you by World Financial Group, helping Canadians have better financial futures. On this rainy outside but nice inside here at the Orleans Arena. On this draw 2 opening day, it's mixed doubles. Before the Vegas Golden Knights came to town, the NHL team, this was the home of the Las Vegas Wranglers of the East Coast Hockey League.
Back 4.
So here in the fourth, down 4-2, it's Team North America. Jones and Nichols that do have last draw. They have the Hammer playing the Redstones.
Yep.
Sorry,
Yeah.
a bit solid.
Yeah. It's all right.
Just a foot too far there for Jennifer. That shot Elena Paetz made, and no, as you said, nobody but down that center lane.
When you normally, you'll never see playing to the wings until the power play.
Veel snel. Captain.
And heavy. And it'll slide and right out through the back.
I think we go here, don't
All right,
you?
let's update the game featuring Caitlin Laws and Jeff Walker as they represent Team North America against Agnes Knockenhauer and Rasmus Vrano from Sweden. Final stone for Laws. Of course, coming off that gold medal playing with John Morris in the debut of mixed doubles at the Olympics in Pyeongchang. And 2 around the edge. So Laws and Walker on the board, but down 3-2.
All by itself.
Yeah.
I don't want to sweep anything.
Nice shot, Mark. Finishing harder, hey? Might even finish with that.
No choice
back
now,
four
Russ. You're
kinda
going to have to
lead.
run your center yellow guard in, try and get a bunch of stones moving with them sitting, well, 2 for sure.
For sure, no question. And the scary part is, if you miss this, there's no protection at all to bail yourself out.
No, you're getting rid of your own center guard, which you actually quite like.
Tip! 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 Go, go, go!
Drive it back, and we'll get rid of 1. Team North America with last draw is sitting 1. Undercover, top edge of the button.
Such
good result.
Oh, such a good shot, isn't it? Because it's still there, both turns. You can even hit off the yellow on the corner of the button into the shot rock.
Your center guard's there that you can use to force, maybe steal.
Do you want to get rid of it, or do you just want to throw a freeze in there? We freeze it. He can't make the yellow.
Yeah, freeze is better. If you tap it, though, that's not bad.
Yeah, I'll make sure
Just
I
make
throw
sure
enough.
you're here, yeah. I'm guessing here. Do you like that?
Yeah.
This has to be somewhere between.
I'm try to throw like hack in a good spot.
Exactly, backline to hack for sure.
Close, yep.
Okay.
And that's hard to bring yourself to doing that. You're trained to throw it soft. You're trained to give it to your brushers. Now he's trying to throw this 12, 14 feet heavier than he really wants to because of that slow area.
Close. Hard. Hard. Hard, Mark.
Now forced to pick himself up and
Whoa.
Can we bump that to block it?
Yep. Yep. Whoa.
trying to
whoa,
make
whoa.
something out of nothing.
Good.
And now they've got 2 corners, and they do have their shot rock covered.
Sorry, Jen.
That's okay.
Said.
I still think we can tap that.
Oh, I agree. Yeah.
That's heavy, hey? That's top 12.
That wouldn't have been in the rings, I don't think.
Yeah, I'm just saying, like,
Ja. Is echt krass gehoorlijk.
Ja. Ik had het gevoel dat
Just because you know it's way slower out there doesn't make it any easier, does it? Because it's hard to pull the trigger.
It's hard to believe. You know, as players, they don't throw on that kind of speed. Yeah, it just doesn't happen. Maybe the leads do in the first end of a game, but not very often.
No. Don't really want to take it on though. You ever get rid of that yellow?
no
Who
good.
knows?
This is when the conversation needs to happen because of the timing out here.
It's hard to believe it can throw it hard enough there.
No, I know.
Like,
I know.
let's see where he throws this.
Now we'll see if Sven can believe how heavy this is out there, but a second rock down this path too will help a little bit.
Yeah, Mark swept that a long way.
And forced to pick himself up right away. Sven Michel.
That's the way I like to.
Yep. Yep. Oh. Yep.
Niet nassen, niet nassen, hè? Niet nassen.
Same shot,
Let's tap it out. I think I can tap at the lie 3.
Yeah, I agree. So back line?
Well, I'll try.
Yeah.
Mark.
That means no
Do you
guarantee.
like here?
No promises.
I think I need more, Jen.
Okay.
All these top players, not to throw Dave Merklinger, the ice maker, under the bus. There's nothing he can do about it. There's no way to get the There's no humidification here, so you can't get that moisture out of here. But they don't play on this type of stuff. It's not terribly slow, but they're just not used to making that adjustment.
No.
He's fired this one.
Never. We're not going to hit it.
And he took more ice too, Russ. The combination may not work.
Good try, Mark. Zullen we hier normaal?
Hitat, ja. Ik glaube, wenn du einen schönen spielst, sind wir schon.
I think he can actually get into shot rock here with a perfectly
Just
guessed
perfect weight.
stone.
Just trying to find where to put the broom because it's so heavy.
Yeah. I just threw it through the break there.
Yeah. Yeah, it broke kind of at the tee line.
Yeah. Yeah, because it ended up like...
I almost was like, oh boy, I should have swept it by, but...
Es macht auch nichts, wenn du halt schlimmstenfalls ein bisschen zu kurz kommst.
Ja.
Weißt du, wir haben noch Zeit.
Ja.
Wenn du Guard auf die gesteckt
Even short here, Cheryl, guarding that in-turn come around, because I don't think Jennifer can do anything on the out-turn side for 2, can she?
No, it'd be pretty tough.
Mit so was? 70.
So you're right, even
65, 70.
your error would be short.
If we have anything.
Lang ist, glaube ich, gut.
Linie ist gut.
Ist nicht eng?
Nein, Linie ist gut.
Line's good.
Linie ist gut.
It's not heavy,
Ja.
though.
Linie ist sehr gut.
Lang ist perfekt!
Oh,
Likes the weight.
Oh, ja, ja. Oh, so lang nicht.
Only for weight.
Ist gut.
Oh, goodness. What does that remind you of?
Yeah, to win the world.
Last rock.
Little rub.
Little rub. She's just...
Wow. That was nice.
Almost for shot rock, too.
I don't think it's there, but we can...
Rub a little salt in the wound.
Kannst du mal auf die WC gehen, oder? Oder
I
nicht?
mean, like,
Yeah, okay.
I,
Okay. Might as well call her timeout. Time.
yeah, you don't have, there's nothing else.
No,
like
I
it's,
know.
you got to almost throw it out there and hope it's just kind of...
Yeah, like what if I take here and throw like kind of a lazy,
Yeah. Yeah.
lazy one?
Yeah.
Okay. She's talking about a
think
lazy
so.
one, which means not a lot of rotation. So you're hoping that kind of lazy handle really hooks at the end. It's going to be a guess going out there with the new path. You could get 2. You just
What
have
do
to
you think
curl a
for
lot at
speed
the
if
end,
I
and the
go
weight has to be
wider?
perfect.
I think you're going to have to throw, like, my
Four-
first
4
one...
feet more?
My first one down the in-turn side. I think you're going to want to try to throw it to at least here.
Okay. So yeah,
Okay.
almost 6 feet more.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you think edge of 12 with like a lazy
Yep.
handle?
Yeah, it'll fall in there.
Okay. I think you could finish it. We'll
Yeah.
see.
Right now, they do have 1 on the board. The North America final stone.
I like the
Lazy.
weight. I like
Doesn't have
the
much return on it.
I like the weight.
Got room. Line's decent.
Line
Yep.
only.
Yep.
Nichols.
Now it's going to hit the snow here now.
Nice shot.
Choke.
Did not move it far enough, and it
Wait,
is
wait.
that
Good.
1. Jones,
One red.
Nichols pick up a single here
Shot
in
on your
4.
last.
We're midway through on this Thursday afternoon. Draw 2 mixed doubles play 4-3. When we come back, we'll introduce you to where the Rat Pack played golf.
The 2019 World Financial Group Continental Cup of Curling is brought to you by World Financial Group, helping Canadians have better financial futures. The 2019 World Financial Group Continental Cup of Curling is brought to you by Pioneer Hybrid, serving Canadian farmers for over 70 years. By Scotties, Sponge Towels, Purex, and Cashmere, proud sponsors of the Scotties Tournament of Hearts for over 35 years. And by Tim Hortons, official coffee of Curling Canada.
A little bit to the right. Still a pretty good golf shot.
Tiger Woods played Las Vegas National in 1996 on his way to capturing his very first PGA win. The Las Vegas National dates back to 1961, and it's only some 10 minutes from the Strip. And back in the day, so many of the big names who entertained on the Strip at night would come here for some relaxation during the day. The Rat Pack frequently played and spent time at the bar. All four became very good players in their own right. However, it was widely known that Dean Martin and Peter Lawford were the ones to beat.
Well, of course, the Rat Pack didn't really come early in the morning because they had their late night shows, but everyone knew that it was local, that if you weren't here by 3 o'clock in the afternoon, you couldn't get a seat in the bar because they would be here, they would be playing on the course, they'd be drinking in the bar, they'd be playing that piano in the bar, and they were here just to have a good time.
The National also became a landmark over 50 years. It hosted the movie Casino, starring Robert De Niro, Sharon Stone, and Joe Pesci. In fact, they landed a plane down the first fairway.
When they made the movie Casino, they took this house between the 18 and number 1 fairway, and it was just iconic. All the houses here on Las Vegas National are iconic. We have the Golf Hall of Fame here.
And you too can play history and relive this great history as the course is open to the general public. The Las Vegas National Golf Club. Well, Jennifer Jones, her old teammate, Jill Officer, is an assistant coach with Team North America. It is Paetz and Michel who leads it 4-3 as we come back. An update before we get back to our featured game. Let's go to Sheet B. It's Monica Walker and John Schuster against Anna Hasselborg and Oscar Eriksson. Right now, the Team North America playing the Redstones are sitting 2. This is the final stone for Walker, who throws the lead stones for Jamie Sinclair. A couple of USA titles to her name as Schuster forced to put on the big brush. And when they finally settle, it is 3 on the board and a 3-3 tie going to the break. Meanwhile, Team World, Kochenhauer and Brano pick up a single, and so they are up 4-2 on Caitlin Laws and Jeff Walker, Team North America. Here on this day 1, draw 2 on a Thursday afternoon from Las Vegas. 4-3. Team World, Paetz and Michel leading Jones and Nichols, and it is the Swiss duo that does have the last rock. They have the hammer here in 5, playing the Yellowstone.
So.
Ist der 4. Stein, weißt du, wenn wir aufmachen, ist auch gut.
Ja, wenn so, ist auch gut.
Ja.
Wie schnell kommst?
Jen tried to come around on her first. Ooh, Jen tried to come around on her first, and you can see those 2 center guards. Jen rubbed off the center and sitting, guarding that back Yellowstone. That's kind of been the critical shot. You need to make that first one really good. You're chasing the rest of the end and without hammer.
Looking to come through, but don't mind if they open it up just a little bit.
weight on this thing.
Rollt irgendwo her?
Didn't left it there to be raised. Danger of overlapping it.
Yeah, I think we just want to.
I don't even think we have to kill it. Just back line.
I don't even know if we need to throw that much, Jen.
Okay. Heavy draw.
Sven's had one each end. I don't know whether I don't think it'd be the rock, but he's been way heavy.
I think if I throw the same
2 draws
weight
and
as
then
I
that
threw
one
on
there.
the
Just
last-
one time each end.
on that
and
outturn is good.
they've been in a bit of trouble ever since. Been able to get out of it, mind you, but
But you don't want to keep it up.
it wasn't an easy shot, but he missed it by quite a bit. Nice opportunity now, maybe just snuggle one in there, even if you tap that wide open yellow behind the tee line. Roll underneath.
Room. Back 8.
Room.
Back 8.
Whoa.
Back 4.
Hard then. Really hard. Real hard. I lost it. Really hard. Really hard. Sorry, Mark. Sorry. My bad.
Taps the rolling back now, sitting the one back of the button.
Yep.
Mark was just trying to tap that behind the tee line so that it wouldn't be usable and roll underneath. They lost the line.
It's just a bad line call.
Let's take a look at the numbers after 4.
Not terrible.
Well, you look at these numbers, and I think where I kind of look and focus on is the 2 first rock throwers, which is Jen and Elena. Jen at 84%. She's been really setting it up, especially when they don't have hammer. Elena at 78%. So that's kind of where the head-to-head, where you watch to see how the ends progress.
Numbers after 4 brought to you by Pioneer Hybrid, serving Canadian farmers for over 70 years.
84% in mixed doubles is a big number. Don't tend to see them that high.
Taps it back, rolls it underneath. Shot rock still belongs to Team North America, sitting back of the button.
Then you might have the outturn draw in your last.
Gotta guard this one too, right?
Think we want to be. No, I think we want to be behind it, so then they can't get their yellow coming back.
Top 12.
Choke off that yellow run.
I think so.
Okay.
Yeah.
This'll move.
Mark looking at the
last
big
one was
screen
what,
in the arena here to help decide where he actually wants to put this.
Yeah, I like this, Russ. You just tuck it around that yellow one. Takes away that yellow run.
Okay, it's all you. Line's good. A little extra room here.
Weight's good.
Line's good. Needs to sit.
That was interesting for Nichols.
An over curl if anything.
The way he approached that.
Yeah,
He stood back and watched it for a little bit just to see the line, and then he jumps up and plays this little wraparound, taking away that yellow run.
Yeah.
I just over curled again.
I know. I'm trying to take more ice. I keep taking more ice.
It's almost like you can't take enough. Everything just goes hard. Jen was taking it on herself the first one when Mark Nichols had over curled, but
I thought I threw it positive.
Yeah.
You might be able to get enough of that yellow, tap it straight back.
well, with the way that just curled.
I got the outturn draw. If he makes this.
If he makes a tap, you're not going to have anything. We're going to have to guard, and he's going to be able to draw.
Yeah.
So weight dependent here. You saw one earlier this end, you're just a hair heavy, and it goes by everything.
Nur schnell. Hinter 8.
Achtung.
Back 8.
Nein, viel Platz.
Hinter 8. Lang ist perfekt.
Sehr viel Platz. Du musst von außen hin.
Achtung.
Hat sehr viel Platz.
Er ist hinter 8.
A lot of room.
Rot.
Very nice.
And taps it back enough. Little angle raise, and
Guard, I think.
World is sitting the one.
You gotta guard it.
Ich glaube, ich kann hier legen.
And then they're gonna have the outturn draw.
Yeah, it's
So
not
guard
an easy draw.
their easy tap for 2. Easier.
And force them to the harder outturn draw for 2 out in the weeds. Nice shot there. That was a beauty.
Schnell. Sehr doof.
light, Jen.
Line's good. Line's good. Just needs to stop.
It's really all about line anywhere there is blocking the tap works.
Boy, does that ever fall, though. Goodness.
Does it ever.
It's out there, and then just suddenly just swoops over.
Well, and you think Vic Mark was on that all the way down, too. So it should have held the break point a little longer, but it doesn't. It just walks sideways.
Watch, here it goes.
A little bit, yep.
Nice shot.
The out turn looks easier, but I think if you come to the face of your own, you're not too. You'd have to bump it a bit, and that's even tougher. So I think you might see them go in turn here.
Huh?
I played a lot more in turns. It's a little wider than they've been, but it'd be a little more readable path. Almost come to the back red, Cheryl, the one to the back button.
Shoot. Over a bit more, I guess.
Also, wer P-Line 14 ist, habe ich das Gefühl, musst du 13, 4, 5 kommen.
Right now, the world has a single point in their pocket. Needs it for weight.
Yeah.
And that's all they'll get is the single. Paetz and Michel pick up one more here in 5.
1 yellow.
Lead by 2. New Orleans Arena. You can only do the power play when you do have the last rock. And so that's what Team North America is doing by moving those stones over to the wings. They're trying to draw the play away from the center. And that way maybe generating 1 or 2 points. And these distances are determined by the officials after practice. And if there's no movement, the ice doesn't curl, then they'd make the guard a little longer. If there's lots of curl, they'll tighten up that guard. But pumping it into the rings and opening up the shot rock.
Just a brilliant play. See more and more teams doing it, but in this surface out in the frosty area, that was well judged.
I'd like to see more than that, the way they've been curling the last. Like,
does so many things, doesn't it, Cheryl? Opens up the enemy stone that you can get at eventually and knock one into play.
Yeah, you see, and definitely is a shot that the mixed doubles teams that play together all the time, they practice it often because it's just so foreign. You're used to playing the split on the, or the tick on the center line one, but not ever on one in the wings.
Hard mark. Hard mark.
Big scrub, and they'll just get it there for shot rock. We'll be back with you tonight for our first look at team play, and it'll be Rachel Holman against Anna Hasselberg. We'll have it for you at 9:30 Eastern Time as the Canadian champion 3 times over goes against the reigning Olympic champion Anna Hasselberg, and we're really excited and glad to have Sarah McMannis joining us from the world bench, who throws the third stones. How are you? And thanks very much.
Yeah, I'm good, thank you.
Congratulations belatedly on the Olympic medal. Have you? Has that sunk in yet? And how busy have you been since that Olympic gold medal?
Yeah, like not too busy though. Like it's been good for us, like in both ways. Like it's been good. It's not been too busy.
I mean, John Schuster talks about the fact that with winning the gold medal in the United States, or for the United States, they've been going everywhere. Was it much the same for you when you got home?
No, not at all. Like we thought it would be busier, but it was actually kind of nice to be able to kind of like
relax a little bit.
Yeah, exactly, because it was crazy. And since we went to the Worlds just like a couple of weeks after, and that was crazy because we were super exhausted.
Sarah, you know, winning that gold medal and coming off an Olympics, and you guys are having an incredible season again. How do you keep motivated and stay motivated to want to play and to want to win out there?
Yeah, it's a really good question. Like we just like talked about it because we have kind of won the goals and like reached our goals this season really fast. So it's kind of a hard thing to keep motivated. But we just like talk about having a lot of fun and like just enjoy playing the tournaments that we play because we play great teams out there and it's so much fun. So like it's not hard, but it is hard to keep motivated, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, no. Sarah, we do appreciate you joining us, but you never ever say good question to Cheryl, okay? You don't say don't ever say that she just had a good question, all right? Thanks.
Thanks, Sarah.
Hi, Sarah, it's Russ, and I've got a very good question.
Okay.
I was so impressed. I was lucky enough to help Japan out at the Worlds in North Bay, and you just come off the gold medal. Here you are out 4 hours a day practicing in a two-sheet curling club about an hour away from where you were staying. I was so impressed with the dedication, but what I noticed every day out in practice, you guys seem to be having a lot of fun out there with your practices. You seem to really enjoy it.
Yeah. Like, I totally agree, and like that's the thing we talk about, like, every time and like at every practice, every game, like let's go out and have a lot of fun. And like it's really easy with this team because it's a bunch of great girls. It's like they have become my best friends. And like we said when we when we put this team together, yeah, and that like we don't have to love each other, but we have to respect for each other. And but then it just became like really natural to us to like become really great friends. And it's amazing to have them with me on tour. And yeah, we just have a lot of fun.
Talk to me a little bit about the mixed doubles program in Sweden, because it really hasn't taken off the way the team play has. I mean, you have this great success as a team, yourselves and Nadine, but the mixed doubles really hasn't developed yet.
Yeah, no, it's a shame because like we have really great players, but it's like we could do like really need some more like really great players, and it's like we could like put teams together us like players that have teams, but it's tricky for us. It's really tricky. So hopefully we will get like a better system, and yeah, we'll see in the future.
Hey, we do appreciate you joining us. Thank you, and good luck tonight. And we'll look forward to watching you play.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Thanks, Sarah. Sarah McMannis, who throws the third stones for Anna Hasselborg.
Did you notice, Russ, that she did not say very good question, Russ?
We already had established that.
Very few people do.
Oh, no.
Going to drive it right by and gets the back one. Now, further to what Sarah was saying, here are the current world rankings when it comes to mixed doubles. So you've got Canada and Switzerland on the ice now. They're number 1 and 2. Where is Sweden? They are 10th. I mean, they're behind Hungary and Finland. And one of the reasons has been that the elite players like Sarah have been told, and Nicholas Edin too, you can't go and play both. You have to concentrate on one, only one. Where in our country, we've been able to see now the elite players, if you're not playing a team game or you're eliminated, well, then you go on to play mixed doubles. So this year, however, Pia Lindholm is saying, you know what, we need to develop this program, and they hope to move up the rankings very quickly.
Line's good.
You may eventually see somebody like a John Morris has done it, where he said, I'm going to focus on mixed doubles, because doing both, I worry, you know, 2 years down the road for some of the players, their bodies, their focus. Like, it's a tough season just playing your four-man, but to add mixed doubles in there, it's hard on the body and on time and family.
Brilliant come around there by Mark Nichols.
Curious how this started out, to my mind anyway, Russ. We had that really nice shot by Alina Paetz to open up the shot rock, but yet, even so, here we are still playing to the wings.
Yeah, well, that's the way Nichols and Jones want it here. They threw that power play for a reason. They managed to get rocks off to the side. They've got shot rock. There's really no danger of a steal, and they one little half shot miss here by Team World, and they're going to score a big end.
And the pressure's really on for Team North America to make something out of this end, because you know Team World has hammer the next end. They're going to use their power play. So you have to, this is your big advantage to get some points on the board.
Make sure you take the red and he'll get them both.
That was a great shot.
Perfect. Boy, does that change things. So now they can definitely tap that red one, but might set up a double. Very nice into the rings too.
Try to tap it here.
Yeah.
Hard
Nichols
line.
trying to tap it straight back. Tap it frozen.
Oh, it's losing, running out of enthusiasm here. That's that same spot.
Hard! Hard! Get it in.
Just left a little bit of a stagger.
Oh. I almost asked for the out turn. And
Just because, yeah, speed. Sorry, probably would have been more. Would have been smarter, yeah.
Sorry, Jen.
Oh, that's okay.
Terrible.
It's so strange in this game when some of the calls are based on what spot you know in the ice, right?
They're not used to it, are they?
No, and that's hard to get used to. And this ice is a little bit trickier than most because of the frost creeping in, so that's adding another level of difficulty to it.
Ja, das Gefühl, aussen Stein für mich.
Ja, kommst du Clearing?
Ja. Also so als 8 komme.
Yep. Just don't want to jam this red one now.
Yep. Yep. Hard.
And runs it by, and look at that. The shooter rolls underneath and then peeks out the other side. But they are sitting the 2. Team World.
Job done for Team World. Opportunity to force.
Well, she wasn't very far away from having that stop under cover.
Yes.
Oh, could have been a steal.
Yeah, from that look, maybe.
Straight, don't you think?
Could be.
I think you're going to get a better move.
Possibly. Touching the back.
I think it is.
You move that camera just the other way, and it's out. Final stone for
Hard.
Jennifer Jones.
Hard.
Boy,
Whoa,
Nichols
whoa, whoa, whoa.
staying with it. Watch out now. Watch out now. You can't roll away. Sit down, and it will for the single here in 6.
Ja, das kann alle sagen.
Still down by 1.
One red.
From Fremont Street, we want to remind you the Canadian Tire National Skating Championships kick off tomorrow as Canada's top skaters take the ice for the women's short program and the ice dance. Coverage begins 2 p.m. Eastern, 11 Pacific on TSN 1, 4, and 5. Here we go. Power play. Reminder, of course, we saw last end Jones and Nichols do it. Now you can only remember do it when you have the last rock, when you have the hammer. And so the world is trying to draw that play away from the center line. And so shot stone is now on the tee line, half in the 12 and half in the 8. 5-4, Paetz, Michel lead it.
Well, then the score kind of indicates what Team North America has to do. They need to draw the play to the center. They've got to steal, so throw the center line guard. If they'd been up, they'd play that tick on that corner and tick it into the rings, but down. They've got a couple ends they're going to have to steal.
Hold off. Hold off. Warte.
Vor der 4.
Oh.
Lang ist gut.
Looks like she's trying to tick on the center.
Hey, Linie ist gut.
Eis Tee.
No,
Eis
just straight
Freeze.
come around.
Tappt ein bisschen. Tappt, Alina. Aber nicht viel. Super.
Nice try.
So nice.
Most importantly, it's high, that much higher on in front of that tee line, isn't it? If you're behind the tee line, it makes it so much easier for Jones and Nichols to weld one in there. So it's basically the all-out steal here now for Team North America. A pretty good guard there, a little longer than they wanted it.
And a little bit off center. It over curled on them like this ice is swinging so hard at the end. It's hard to keep the guards.
Stop. You're by, but
Look at this go.
Is it by?
yeah, go, go, go. Go, 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 go.
Look at that, Russ. It just comes out the other side. Trying to throw 2 double guards there.
Thought it was just me, but it's just I need more ice. I thought I threw it good, but I thought, well, maybe I was soft and I was late. And
What'll happen too with the frost is it tends to take the handle off in most cases.
Yeah.
Once slow down, you're going to get an extra 6-8 inches of curl to begin with.
Tip, 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 tip. Whoa.
Nice play. That corner doesn't really hurt them.
You gotta play here, hey?
Yeah. Thinking edge of 8. Do you like that?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, they know this path. There's enough rock spin down here. It's pretty much up to speed. It's not always that the ice has, that it's the frost that's
Just a
causing
shade more,
the
Jen.
issues with guessing in the paths. It's sometimes the side of the sheet will sit for so long, and that can happen even when you don't have the frost.
Line's good. Bit of room. Line will get there though. Line's good. Still room. Still room.
It'll curl.
I know. There it goes. Yeah. Sweep for the tee.
It is.
Okay.
Well judged here.
Nice shot, Mark. Sit. Good.
Okay.
Just.
Sorry. Should we go over here now, or?
Soll ich probieren
on
mit?
that yellow. Even if you're not corner frozen, just try to lie 2, and even if you're back and even with that one,
Yeah.
no double.
Yeah.
Force is okay.
Oh yeah, no, that's what we're playing for.
Yeah, force is good, but there's always a chance too. You make them look at a couple and you get a steal out of it.
Oh, for sure. I think they're just going to play soft white on that corner guard, roll into the rings.
I think so.
Even rolling out, just don't hang around. Yeah, they're going to peel.
Peel it.
Yep. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Maybe get them both. Oh, just missed it.
Rubbed it.
Oh.
But he also rolls on. That's pretty tricky.
Oh. Sean Stone remains the North American Stoneback of the 8-foot.
Yeah.
I tell you what, if you make a mistake, the world's
more.
got some stuff buried, don't they?
Oh, do they ever, Vic?
They need the 2 beauties here. Again, a fairly fresh path here. Wider they've been, narrower they've been to get around the corner guard, but I don't remember too many here.
And the only thing you can't leave them is some kind of double.
Line's good.
I think we're there.
Sit tight.
Line only.
Room. Room then. Line's great.
We're there. Line only.
Sit.
Line only.
It's perfect line. It's perfect line. Just needs to sit. Sit. Attaboy.
Oh, man, if he doesn't get that rub.
It could have been sliding. That was a pretty good rub.
Nice shot. That slid a long way. A force to single here for Team World, it would give North America a huge chance coming home. Did you try to bump this, Cheryl? Not with that ice, I guess.
It looks like straight freeze ice.
Yeah, it's fully buried.
It's always a risk on this ice surface, especially if you throw that extra weight for a bump. The line's completely different. You don't get to it. At least you've seen this.
Line's good. Weight's good.
Pretty close.
All's good.
Just tap it,
bumped it.
Tap it, they're lying. Oh yeah, we're right on the corner. Right on the corner.
Checking in on the game between Caitlin Laws and Jeff Walker against Agnes Knochenhauer and Rasmus Vrano. Final stone to be played by Knochenhauer, who throws the second stones. Rana Hasselborg, the Olympic gold medalist, so we'll see them tonight against Rachel Homan. Vrano, of course, throws second stones for Nicholas Sedin, winning the silver medal in Pyeongchang. And that's good for 3, and they'll break it open. 7-3.
We're just trying to be on the corner, anywhere in front of it, really, like on that line. Yeah. You let me know the line.
Middle 8. Yeah.
They're talking about this path because they've had a few rocks down here. It's almost up to speed. So 14.5, which is the nicest path on this ice.
Line's good.
Okay. I like the weight.
Got a bit of room. Running like it's heavy.
Yeah. Yeah, back 8.
Yikes. Back 8's not good because it won't curl enough if it's deep.
It's going sideways, though.
Touch it, Mark.
Needs to touch it.
Touch it. Touch it.
And touch it does, and it'll stop on the tee line, edge of the 4. As we take a look at the 2 players you wanted to focus on, the 2 throwing the first and 5th stones.
Well, they've almost switched, Vic, because at the half, Jen was 84%. She's now down to 78, and Elena was at 78. She's up to the 82. So, and that's reflected in the score.
Player numbers, player comparisons, brought to you by New Holland. Hashtag Together Blue.
Is there a triple there?
I think it is if you wanted to, but yeah, I think it is, Cheryl.
Is there, or do you just make sure? I mean, one's not great.
Sorry, they just that way. You want to do that. The key thing is hang around. If you can hang around, you're 2. But you might be able to slide right across that way and hang on that corner.
But call it to make sure you get your 2.
If you get the back one as thin as you can, there is a triple. But Elena made that gorgeous one in a similar location for 3 in N3.
Michel staying with it. And good it is. For 1. And that's all, just the single. As they take a look around the edge. Tell me, Mr. Nichols.
Pretty close.
Pretty close.
Measure?
Couldn't measure.
Okay.
So 1 for sure, and we'll measure. Now for the second.
Hard to tell with the line. I think it's.
I guess she had to make it. I thought she was. If she's just hit and stuck, she was second.
I think it might be us.
Really
It's us?
They're
I think
thinking
it's
it's North America.
I'm terrible at that.
That'd be a great victory for North America for us.
He doesn't need that.
Are you disappointed then? Is that what you're saying? If you do the power play as they did there, anything less than 2 is disappointment?
It is. You know, that's your chance to get your 2 or more. So to get forced on a power play, and that's what happened. They did the same to North America in number 6.
Yeah, I know.
My guard just overcurled, and I didn't get enough ice on yours. Still, we were.
Such a huge point.
First finish this at the end. I thought she wasn't going into ours for sure. So.
give up 2, that's fine, but not 3.
So from North America to World, waiting for the point. And there it is. So it is 2 for Team World, 2 for Paetz, Michel. Well, it is one of the wonders of the world, the Grand Canyon, and it's not very far away from Las Vegas. You can drive there, or you can do what many people do, and that's take the helicopter ride down the Colorado. Spectacular. It's remarkable to think. I mean, you're talking some 4,000, 4,500 feet from top to bottom. It's remarkable.
Incredible.
Yeah.
Oof, no thanks. I'd rather hike it on my own feet.
7-4. Team World leads. Remembering now, early today in draw 1, Team World swept all 3 points. Leading here.
Mine's good.
As all these games today, this draw are with a single point in the race to 30.5. Is Team North America. Jones and Nichols, the two have last rock. They have the hammer playing the Redstone.
See, the handle came absolutely right off of that.
I feel like I keep taking more and more ice. I threw that one super positive, and it's still.
Ended up with a knuckleball, and away it went.
Well, the frosty spots can, if that's the issue, the frost can kind of pull the handle off them. You can throw as much as you want, and it just doesn't help.
Especially when the rocks have been freshly textured, right? They're so sharp and aggressive that you're going to grab that any bit of frost or pebble, and away it's going to go. I feel like I'm throwing Dave Merklinger under the bus. He's done a wonderful job as always. It's just you can't really control the moisture. I'm sure it'll be better tomorrow with no rain in sight.
They never get rain like this here. It's kind of hard to believe.
Only when Dave's here. He was here for the Worlds.
We poured.
Try to go here.
Yeah.
Not bad for Team North America. They can have a third one in the rings here early, which is certainly half the battle.
Line's good.
Angle freeze to that yellow, and they can get at it later.
Weight's good.
Line's great.
Weight's good.
You're by everything, so just. Yep.
Weight's good.
Yep. Yes, 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 yes. That's good.
Okay.
I don't hang up.
Oh, they had to get that by though,
Yeah,
Cheryl.
that jams there now.
Oh, did you hear, Jen? You're by everything,
Yes,
no problem,
yeah.
and then gone. It's hard to call.
Just gets to center and it just
Even half of the nude, yeah.
Miss timeout?
Yeah.
Timeout.
That red double would go at the top, would it not? Might jam, but it should roll through the rings.
Wenn die was machen?
Wenn der da jammt.
Jamming?
Yeah.
Guess so.
Pretty sure.
Not sure if it rolls out or not. I don't think so.
Is it? What do we feel about the draw?
It's good too. I think either this or we try something here. Try to do either this or straight this.
This is not bad for us just now, though, eh? Like
right now it's still okay because this one is shot over this one.
I don't mind this one, to be honest. Even if it jams here, there's still a double here then.
Right.
But if she makes the next one perfect,
she's
here,
going to
then
lock
we're in
this
big
again.
trouble.
Marco, yeah.
But then you can raise the guard, and I have a double at the end. So I don't.
I don't mind the freeze, but
yeah. I mean, worst case scenario, it pulls up and it's, it's sitting on top of this one.
This one?
Yeah.
Okay.
What do we think?
I think so.
You can always run with the
probably
next
the only
one.
shot because I can.
I still think I'd be tempted to hammer that. Yes, it's going that way, but it could roll underneath here. At least, even if it stops here, there'll be a red double later. But we talked about in the opening about plan Bs. Because the surface isn't perfect, these great players aren't used to that plan B. If they came down and maybe came down into this area light as opposed to what they're trying to do, that's a really good miss.
Yeah, and you heard Dave say that. Even light coming up short, we can use it.
Vorhin bin ich also gut backline gewesen.
Okay, ein bisschen kürzer ist gut.
Yeah, I hate to do this, so Cheryl, you're 3 up. You've got 3 opponent rocks in there, and you're still not hitting.
Linie weg, gut. Achtung.
Needs to get this
Nein, nein, nein,
on
nur
top
Linie.
of one of
Achtung.
those,
Yep.
either one of those reds.
Feuer. Yep.
T.
Zieh. Zieh.
Hinter 8.
Back 8.
Oh.
Mag er voorbij.
Pretty good.
And they'll sit there for 2 without last rock.
I don't know, like.
Call timeout.
Yeah.
Timeout.
Timeout being called by
Like if we make this.
Team North America as we have our first final. And it's another win for Team World. 8-3 is Knockenhauer and Grano are winners over Caitlin Laws and Jeff Walker. This is another one of those games, if you were handicapping this, considering the Swedish mixed doubles program,
I think you have to try.
you've got a gold medal winner in Laws and Jeff Walker. Now, albeit they don't play together,
Or
Jeff Walker is a
then they
former
only have 2
Canadian
shots left.
mixed
So
doubles champion.
This is there too, Mark.
I know.
Yeah, I think
Then
you
they
would have put your
know-
money on North America on that one.
I don't mind trying to keep yours up here.
Okay.
And if you maybe roll right freeze to this one.
I'm just worried about not getting the shooter out. Just my worry is
Not getting this.
Not getting that one. It's just got to get out of the 8-foot, right? Do you like hack? Bump?
What's that?
Probably have to throw bump.
Yeah.
Can you see anything?
You know what? But if you hit this thin,
Okay.
I'm just
It's,
saying.
I can see.
This
See
will
enough?
curl. If you hit this thin, it's going onto here, which isn't bad.
I got
you
a
might
quarter
tip that just to
at
here.
the most.
Yeah.
We might have a run
Stick
on
the
that
shooter.
too.
No.
Yeah, like Jen, says you have a little bit of a saver over here if you hit that top redstone thin. You just have to hit it, though, is the concern. You don't have a lot.
Could you hit that red one on the left-hand side and run it back, make the yellow double?
You know what?
could.
The way it's curling, we might be able to get as close to nose as we can, or just a little high and line them all up. So,
Yeah.
right?
You like here?
This is
I need more, Jen.
The only tricky part about this is you're throwing that extra weight. And where is the curl? We see it with the draws. The draws they'll curl hard once you get to the center. But this is going to be like a hackboard weight.
Ja, nee, goed is als we daar nog heen.
Yep. You gotta go.
Picks himself up right away.
No.
Nichols.
No. It needs to curl, Mark. Go, go, go. Go, go, go. Nothing on the shooter. Nothing on the shooter.
Sit, sit, sit.
And that shooter will gear away, and looks like it just may have spun too far. So shot rock still belongs to Team World. That's the stone back edge of the button.
Dat doppelt daar mogelijk.
Second shot is North America. Center line top edge of the 4.
Almost stuck the shooter around.
If Nichols, because of the speed he can throw, if he could ever get to the inside of that one, maybe by an inch or so, he can go straight across that way. It'll go in that direction. Whether he'd get all 3, it's hard to say. But most importantly, he'd be in here, sitting a couple buried.
Not the best shot.
So Team World's got to be careful with that.
What if we draw here?
Yeah. Well, right now he doesn't have much of this. So
This
we're
one
just
is still shot over this
yeah.
one.
So we're not just throwing the draw in here.
The draw here?
Yeah, like.
Then he's
I mean,
gonna
well,
do
then he comes off this.
I'm just not sure if it's good if we're going here
Yeah,
because of this one.
I know. Yeah.
here.
Probably. To kill this one, maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah. Can he make the yellow double like from,
Here?
Yeah. Can
No,
he make
I don't think so. He can roll
Okay.
to here.
Well, this is
Even
better.
if you
Then.
froze
Okay.
the red one top 4.
Yeah, that I like that. I don't think I like coming in top button
No, you can set up a double so fast.
very easily.
Yeah.
The best shot.
Wenn du raus kommst, bist du besser als dahinter. Auch sogar wenn du da bist.
That's the spot.
Dat was schon gut hier
Ja.
so.
Yeah. I like that.
Good.
Yeah, because
Finde ich
then he's got to play something off the side. Yeah.
Okay.
Well, and they confirmed that North
North
America doesn't have the double off that Yellowstone that's at the edge of the
They can't get to
4-foot.
the inside?
No,
Okay.
Don't have enough
call
room.
another one for you,
Lena
Jeff, so you can
said
come back
no,
up.
there wasn't enough room, so
We got lots left.
that would be a bit of a relief for them.
Yeah, there it is there. Best you could do is probably nose, isn't it?
Yeah, maybe a
Was ist, wenn ich
little
kurz
bit
bist?
of an
Was ist,
inside
wenn du
roll.
dran
You roll in, but you wouldn't make the double.
Right.
Yes. Gotcha. Just can't bounce off this red and roll over and set up a double or triple or quadruple.
Yeah, like you got to be perfect on this, and you tend to want to underthrow it because you don't want to ever do what you just exactly said.
Yes.
Bounce
yes.
off.
Whatever I said.
Bounce off is death.
T-line.
Lots of weight so far.
Tap, Alina, tap. Okay. Können wir auf die Innenseite kommen?
Achtung. Achtung.
Nein. Tapt recht viel.
Heavy it is.
Yeah, go.
He
Go,
wanted
go,
to lay
go,
it
go,
on
go,
that
go, go.
corner. Now he taps it back.
Time out.
Well, we already have one final. It went the way of the world. And here, it is Hasselberg and Eriksson that are up 5-4. And they, with their last rock, decided to play the power play. So they drew everything away from the center line. And it has been a very, very wide open last end here. And so after that draw, that stone you saw on the 8 foot on the tee line, that was just thrown there by Monica Walker. This is the final stone now, trying to full 8 foot, maybe a little bit of the 4 foot for the single point to put it on and put it away. And there it is. Very well played. And
yeah, like, where was that
by
from earlier in the game? Ridiculous.
Eriksson and Hasselberg, and they pick up the win. 6-4 is your final. And another point. So that is 5 straight wins now in mixed double play.
Okay.
I'll come sweep.
Yeah, I think so.
What are you thinking, Russ? Like, what about a double tap on the reds on the right?
I like that a lot because you're sitting shot buried, third buried. The second rock is exposed.
Yeah, and it finished like you threw that one. And
You've got one back. You can score 4 here real fast.
Yeah.
I like that a lot.
Tap, tap.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
try and stay as close to nose on your with your shooter.
Just normal.
Okay.
Okay.
Missed the wrong way by Sven.
Close. Yep. Yes. Hard. Hard, Jen. Hard.
And all over that guard.
That side's been a nightmare. They just can't figure it out.
No, it's impossible for them.
It's still hard to do anything with that red one, though.
Yeah.
Can't take enough ice there. Sorry.
That's okay.
Can't take enough ice.
So 5 straight wins to start the Continental Cup for Team World.
It looked like a nice throw.
It's time.
Trying to snap a 6 straight Continental win streak for Team North America.
Kannst machen, ja.
Also, ist gut.
Imagine they're going to try that freeze again. At this point in time, I don't think Jennifer can throw and score 3.
Schau, fast am Haus.
No.
Fast am Haus, Alina.
She just can't set something up here. Short's the key here.
Können wir Corner freezen?
Am vorne 12. Läuft bis vorne 12.
Uh-oh, we'll go sideways on them here.
Good.
So the yellow-red reds there for a potential 2, but that doesn't do any good.
Timeout being called.
You got to hope it drags a little, right?
And makes a yellow double.
It won't. It can't, can it?
I don't think so. Like,
Might drag a
You
bit.
got to hope it drags a little, and
you get lucky. You got to stick the 2 onto the 5.
yeah.
It's the only thing we got.
You could probably make it.
Okay, good luck.
well, that's nice. That's what you want with your coach.
Yeah.
I don't think, like, you got to hope it drags a ton.
You can't come off this 5, eh?
What's that?
One on the tee line and come across and hit it over the top of that one. 6 goes straight across.
Mark
might be able to.
Right into it.
Okay. Yeah.
You see something else?
Well, just wondering, playing off the 5.
Can you hit it thin though? Go thin.
Yeah, that might be better. I don't think this is there. So.
It just looks like it
It looks like it's just going to dead nut Jen, but you might, like, you got to hit it so thick. Yeah. And then you got to move that one that
and then
way.
you're going through the...
You're going through the slosh. But
for 4. The guy, I think... I gotta
Do we have another timeout?
I don't think this one works, so...
Okay, we got 30 seconds.
They've used their 3 timeouts.
I don't think the yellow, red, red is there, Cheryl.
No.
Not that this is a cup of tea if they go over there.
Throw it hard and...
Just got to throw an absolute rocket.
Edge over here?
Yeah, no, this one.
This one?
Yeah,
okay.
The one you were calling. Throw it hard.
Final stroke.
Oh, yep!
Trying to.
Whoa!
Needs a lot of lady luck here. Drive it back, catch it, and not enough. And it'll be a steal of 1 more for Paetz and Michel. And the world is rolling. Make the final 8-4. And so that is a sweep of 6 straight mixed double games. They lead at 6-0. And that now becomes the largest lead after 2 draws. The world led 5.5 to half back in 2008. They're up now 6-0.
The 2019 World Financial Group Continental Cup of Curling is brought to you by World Financial Group, helping Canadians have better financial futures. The 2019 World Financial Group Continental Cup of Curling is brought to you by Tim Hortons, official coffee of Curling Canada, by Home Hardware, Here's How, and by Sponge Towels Paper Towel. Nothing absorbs like it.
Well, she had a terrific game. The former world champion, Lena Paetz, and her partner, of course, Sven Michel. 2011 mixed doubles champions, and showing it with an 8-4 win as they come back to bring their numbers up 78-71. The game story brought to you by Tim Hortons, the official coffee of Curling Canada. 6 straight wins, 3 this morning and 3 this afternoon, leaving Team North America to talk with head coach Jeff Stoughton, Captain Pete Fenson, about the ice conditions, and will they be a factor tonight when we join you for the first of team play. It's all women's games tonight. Our feature, Rachel Holman against the reigning Olympic gold medalist Anna Hasselberg. We'll have it for you at 9:30 Eastern on TSN 1 and 4. It's day 1 here in Vegas, and the World Financial Group Continental Cup, and all of it on Canada's sports leader, TSN.